sorry, officers. I don't understand why you brought me in here.
Well, Liz Reeds, if that really even is your name, we suspect you to be involved in the kidnapping of the governor's daughter, Annie Dellard.
Witness mentioned seeing someone in a green overcoat acting suspicious with a sack walking down Briar Street last night.
What? It's horrible.
Now, listen, ma'am, we're just taking people that, according to footage and other sources, were seen around the area at that time. With the rise of protest groups in the area, getting this solved is top priority. We didn't want to put you on our hands.
Oh, officer, I swear I didn't.
Ma'am, why did you feel the need to write down something?
Just observing.
Miss Liz, where were you on Friday night?
If I remember correctly, I had gone to the groceries and had picked up some ingredients for dinner that night. You could probably ask the clerk. Her name was Zoe.
You knew her name?
Oh, well, I just pick up on things like that.
Why would you want to kidnap the governor's daughter?
Like I said, I didn't do it. But maybe they did it to use her as leverage.
Well, of course you did that. That's why you get a hostage.
Sorry. It's just guessing. I do like listening to crime on the radio. All the double crossings, framings, stray pieces of evidence.
Oh, but that's not something you hear every day.
I see what you did there. Here. It's very clever.
Why, thank you. I thought it was criminally underrated.
Witnesses have said that the suspect had an unusual way of walking, an off-kilter gait. Would you mind demonstrating?
What is your problem, Taylor? You saw Liz had a hard time walking in here when she got here. Don't worry, dear. She's a ruthless investigator.
Dan, why don't you go interview some other suspects?
I'm just got a lot colder.
You know, it's funny. You seem to match every description we've been given, and yet you still don't want to confess.
Like I said, I have no clue what you're alluding to.
Cut the crap, Elizabeth. You've been playing charades this whole night. Just fess up already.
Let's suppose I say I did it. What then? Will you handcuff me right here, right now? I don't think you will. I don't think you can. It's just us here in this room. Stalemate.
You match every description we have of the suspect. We searched your house and found that green coat.
Maybe you did find it. I'm sure that jacket was bought by hundreds more people.
The only people in the room, huh? Why are you keeping up the act?
Okay, fine, Miss Detective. I did it. I kidnapped the governor's daughter. It's removed now.
I knew that, but thanks for confirming it. But I'm still left asking, why?
You ever had something taken from you?
Taylor, and I guess I have.
But you haven't. You haven't had your whole world turned upside down, spit in the gutter. In fact, you're responsible for causing so much trauma in the first place.
What are you getting at?
Do you remember that big employment cut in the Capitol a couple of years ago? Both my mother and father were sacked. Do you know what it's like for both of your parents to come home and tell you that they don't know what they're going to do?
What, so you kidnapped the governor's daughter over something that happened years ago?
You love questions, but you leave the answering to the victims. Sometimes they don't have all the answers. Parents certainly didn't when I asked them why we weren't able to eat that night.
You're insane.
Am I? Is that just what your stupid sense of justice is telling you to say? How do you pass the time?
I guess by keeping myself working.
Yeah, well, I like puzzles. The way the solution is always right there staring at you, waiting for the right person to come along and put together the picture. You get to playing a lot of games when you have no jobs. I have played every game under the sun. Checkers, chess, jacks, and oh, sorry.
I just called the store and luckily that Zoe girl was working there. She confirmed your alibi. You're free to go. But listen to this. There was a rally led by a radicalistic group trying to take advantage of Annie missing to push their agenda. But here's where it gets good. The man leading it, Jeremy Pose, was wearing a green coat and matched the height description. We have our man.
Strangest things.